And we're recording. Okay, awesome. Okay, so now that we're recording, let's go ahead and get started. We will start, like I said, we're going to start with recognition. Okay, so with Success Club, so with 2 points on the board, we have Paula, Carolina, Rachel, Haley, Alicia, Lizzie, Katie, Lauren, Sarah, and Madison and Amy. With 4 points on the Joanna, Danielle, and Olivia. And then in Success Club with 6 points, we have Becca, we have Paige. With 8 points, we have Brittany. With 8 points, we have Bree Colson. With 12 points, we have myself. And then with 83 points, we have Miss Brianna Headley leading from the front. Holy crap, that's a lot of points. But she works really hard, guys. That's what you got to understand. She works like all the time, and she's been a coach for 2.5 years. So, okay, and then top sponsors with one recruit, we've got Paula, Heidi, Carolina, Amy, Alicia, Maddie. With 2, we have Lizzie, Danielle, Brittany, Becca. Or no, Becca has 3, I have 3, and then Bree has 33. And guys, the people on this top sponsor board, like this is where the magic happens, when you start building a team. And you have like all these people that are just like you, like coming on your team and helping people. And you know, you can like coaching, like just think about all the ways that coaching has changed your life. Think about the fact that, you know, when you sponsor someone else, like you're offering that same opportunity to them. And that's the way I think about recruiting nowadays. That's how I think about recruiting. So I hope that you guys are seeing, you know, being a coach as a gift for somebody else. So that, and then let me go down to our ranks. Okay, so for emeralds, if you're not on this emerald board, get on this emerald board as fast as you can. Like I literally, like emerald was a decision for me. I just decided I was gonna go emerald and I went emerald. So if you're not on the emerald board, even if you're a brand new coach, you don't have to wait. Get 2 coaches underneath you, be emerald. It's not hard. Literally call up your best friend, call up your boyfriend, call up your family, like call up whoever will support you and just do it. And yeah, like Bree said, like sign up your significant other ASAP. Just do that and put them on your weak leg. And if you have questions about that, just reach out to your coach. Okay, so our current emeralds, we have Sarah, Sherry, Morgan, John, Becca, Kimberly, Bree, Lauren, Alicia, Katie, Amanda, Carolina, Danielle, Lizzie, Alex, Brittany, Noelle, Amy, and Kelsey. And then we have our diamond coaches, which are myself, Bree, and Mike. I know that there's going to be a lot more of these diamonds popping here soon, and we're going to talk about that as soon as I get it pulled up. Okay, so before we get into the social media audit, I just wanted to go over a few things for you to know. So first of all, Summit. Let me talk about Summit for a second, because I know you guys have probably seen something about Coach Summit. If not, you know all about it and you're, you know, looking into it. If you don't know anything about it, go to coachsummit.com and see all the funsies and all the details about it. But it's in June in Indianapolis, June 21st through the 24th, and you want to be there. You want to be there. Don't want to miss out, because I'm telling you, if you're not there and everyone else is there, you're going to feel like really, like you're going to feel like major FOMO. Like you're going to be like so mad that you didn't just make the sacrifices that you needed to get there, because, you know, it's super fun and it's going to change your business and it's going to change your life. So, so real quick, the January special for Summit is still happening all the way up until January 31st. The Summit ticket is $145, which is the cheapest that it will ever be. So even if Summit is a thought in your mind, go ahead and get that ticket. Sell a couple challenge packs if you have to. You know, make sure you just, you know, find a way to make that money. Yeah. Okay. And then, so that's Summit. You're definitely going to want to be there. And then Success Club trip. Oh my God, I'm so excited. If you guys haven't seen all the details about the Success Club trip, oh my gosh, we're going on a cruise to the Bahamas, which is going to be insane. And you are going to, does Summit require a team as well? No, Summit does not require a team. Summit, you go as yourself. Anyway, so Success Club trip, we're going to the Bahamas, and for you to qualify for that trip, you need to be hitting Success Club every month, which you should be doing anyway. And in order to get an invite to the Success Club trip, you have to opt in. So you have to go to anchorway2019.com and click on the tab that says how to get invited, and then you have to go to the opt-in list. So you have to opt in to get your invite. If you're not opted in, even if you qualify, you will not get an invite. So don't make that mistake. Go opt in right now. Go, I mean, because you never know, you might qualify. I didn't think I was going to qualify for Mexico, and I got my invite in mid-November. Everybody was registered in January, and I was just pushing all year long, earning Success Club points, and eventually got my email in mid-November. So, and no, when you opt in, you don't have to pay the deposit. When you opt in, that just lets Beachbody know that you want to go. When you pay the deposit comes when you get your invite, and you have certain amount of days to pay that deposit. Okay, so that is the Success Club trip. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for Mexico, guys. Like, you have no idea. Okay, and then Team Cup. Okay, Team Cup, guys, this is a fun time. This is where we get to go hang out with each other. Like, find a group of 4 girls, get together, make a team, have some fun, help a lot of people. That's really all it is just doing our business, but like ramping it up 5 levels and doing it together and getting on calls every week and earning points and earning prizes for fun. It's fun. So if you're not in on that, go get in on that. And yep, and then Bree's already got the links for you. You can go register at teambeachbodyclub.com and get yourself all registered, because it's going to be a great way for you to advance your business, a great way for you to stay accountable, because you'll have some running buddies. Find some people that have similar goals to you, and all shoot for them together. I can tell you, when it came to me getting to Diamond, we had a little group of all of us that were pushing for Diamond, and that little group is what did it for me, was that accountability and pushing for that goal. So accountability groups are awesome. All right, and then another exciting thing, so speaking of advancing our businesses, we are going to be having some special training groups coming up. So Emerald Group. So we are going to be hosting an Emerald Boot Camp January 22nd to the 24th. Myself and 2 of my Emerald coaches will be hosting that, Morgan and Sarah. Whoop, whoop. They went Emerald at the end of last month, and so they're going to be helping you go Emerald as well if you're not already Emerald. I encourage you, even if you are Emerald, to go ahead and join this group and go Emerald again. Try to recruit 3 coaches, and try to recruit 2 coaches in 3 days. It's a great challenge. Just prove to yourself that you can go Emerald over and over again, because that's really all this business is just going Emerald over and over and over again forever. And then, so let's say, so you're going to get into this Emerald group. You're going to go Emerald by the 24th, and that will qualify you to be in the exclusive Diamond Dash, which is a Diamond push group. So after you get to Emerald, the next step is Diamond, and you have to be Emerald by February 1st to qualify for that Diamond Dash, and that starts on February 5th. So if you go Emerald by the 24th and you keep your Emerald and you're an Emerald rank, you will you'll be entered into you'll be able to join the Diamond Dash. So you want to make sure that you do that. Okay, so that is pretty much it for announcements. The link to the Emerald group isn't posted yet. I haven't made it yet. It's on my list, but I will make sure that it gets posted this week so we can get people in there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. That's all that I have for you as far as announcement goes. So let's start the social media audit. But before we do that, I gotta plug my phone in really quick because my phone is dying. Everything's dying. So let's see who wants to go first. Let's look at this post here. See who volunteered. Okay. So, okay, Joanna, are you on this call? Let me just see. Like I said, yes, you're on this call. Awesome. So we'll do you first. Just give me a hot sec. I'm gonna plug my phone in because my life is crazy, guys. Like I shared my calendar with we have a little team leader group chat, and shared my calendar with them, and I like didn't realize how I didn't realize how crazy my life was until I was like sharing it with people. So, okay, can you guys see me okay? I don't know if that worked, but okay. So that's going. Sweet. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm going to screen share really quick. So this is all going to be on Facebook. I think this social media audits are just easier on Facebook, but maybe we'll do a separate, maybe we'll do another one of these oh, it's muffled. Let's try. How about now? You guys hear me? Whoop. You guys hear me okay? Yes, okay. So, alrighty, I gotta get the screen share going here. Okay, share screen. Okay. As long as you guys can hear me, that's what's important. Okay. And can you guys see the screen share? Yes? I see the screen share. Okay, great. Okay, so let's start here. Okay, and you are a brand new coach too, so that's so awesome. You're like ready to go. Okay. Okay, so when I'm looking at someone's social media, think of your social media as your storefront. Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm getting home from work and everything's dying. Okay, so think of your social media as your storefront. If your storefront doesn't match, okay, so she does most of her business on Insta. So what I would recommend is doing both, because if something happens to Facebook, you have Instagram, or if something, you always want to have more than one platform because you're going to reach more people. So if you want, with platforms, I would pick two. Like I would pick the two that you're on the most, because that would make the most sense. So, and post the same stuff. Like Bree said, like I post the same stuff. I just copy and paste whatever I put on Instagram and I put it on my Facebook, because you're going to reach different audiences on different platforms. So anyway, so we're going to start with Joanna here. So first of all, I love this. I think this is really cute. It's very eye-catching. It's kind of got like a logo thing going on. Something I would add that I learned from Bree was to put like a description here. You'd be surprised how many people will actually see that when you post it. And they'll be like, you do what? So I would add a description or something in there, and you can go look at mine or look at Bree's and see what I mean by that. There's like a little caption for that photo. Your profile picture is super cute. It's happy and bright, and we can see your face. So that's great. Okay. Let's see, going through here. Okay, we're not friends. So, okay, another thing I would do, since we are public figures, we are coaches, make your pages public, and you can decide what content you want to be public. So like if, let's say, you don't want people knowing like your information or whatever, like you can make that private, but make your post public. And I do this for a lot of reasons, because you just never know who's going to come across your business.
And especially when you're messaging people that eventually you're messaging people that you don't know, they're going to look at your Facebook profile. That's the first thing they're going to go to. So you want to make sure that they can see what you're about. You want them to see that you're about health and fitness, that you can help people, that they can see your content. So there's a way for you in your Facebook settings to make that public. And the way I see it, we're public figures. When you sign up as a coach, you're basically signing yourself up to put yourself out there. You don't have to put everything out there, obviously, but it's a good idea to, make it public. But yeah, your logo is so cute. Like, this is adorable. I love that. And I do also like this little, oh, look, I have a friend request. Maybe you'll let me see your stuff now. Okay. But I do love this little intro right here. It tells us who you are, that you're a health and fitness coach. It has your Instagram handle here, which is great. These are all things that you're going to want to need in that short little snippet about you. All right, now I can see your post. Okay, this is cute. Okay. I like it. So you just repost from Instagram, so that's good. Yeah, and like Bree said, you can also add the Instagram button, which is great because you can just like link yourself to your Instagram. Oh, this is fun. Okay. Oh, I love this. I love that you already are sharing about your paychecks. Guys, it's never too early to start sharing about your earning, because if you're earning money, like, that's a big deal. Like, you're earning money for doing something that you like doing. Like, that's fun, that you get to help people. So I think this is an awesome way to share earnings. For those of you who can't see it, because I know some people might be on their phones or something, she has like a picture of these like fitness clothes that she likes. And she said that with her paycheck from last week from coaching, she is just really grateful that, this is her work attire, and, she can go buy these things, and it gives her the opportunity to wear cute stuff. So that's awesome. I love that. And like, look at you. You're like sharing all about the opportunity. Guys, this is what successful coaches do, is they're sharing about the opportunity. They're, putting themselves out there. So good job. You're doing great. And I think you followed me on Instagram. So I think I have stalked your Instagram before. And I think your Instagram is pretty awesome too. So I love it. Okay. I think you're doing great, girl. As far as if you want some like constructive criticism, maybe talk a little bit more. Let's see, you have this. Okay, so I mean, you're literally like a brand new coach. So in the future, just talk a little bit about like what you do on a regular basis. Like, I love that you're talking about the opportunity. Maybe talk a little bit more about the fitness side of things. But honestly, you're killing it. Like, this is great. You basically took all of Bree's tips in the training and did exactly what she said, which is awesome. So good job, girl. Let's go see who else. Okay. I'm just gonna go on the list here. Danielle, you're on the spot. Is yours public? Is Danielle on this call? I think I saw her on this call. Yes. Hey. Okay. Okay, sweet. Okay, so I can see your post. This is good. Okay. All right, so this is cute. So you've got friends here. So cute smiling face. I would say, like, if you were to, like, I would change one of these pictures to be a little bit more like I would do just you. Like this is an adorable photo, and that it makes a great cover photo. But for business purposes, I would make this something that brands you as a coach, because this is the first thing people are going to see when they get to your page. So like, you know, kind of like you can do like a logo like Joanna did. You could do just like a photo, like a great photo of you, you know, that's like fitness related. A great place to make photos, like you can look at mine. I made mine on Canva. That I made that on Canva, and I think Bree made hers on Canva too. Canva.com. It's a great place, and it already has the dimensions and everything. So all you have to do is just plug photos in, and it makes it super easy. Yep, that's right. Canva.com. Canva is like life to me. It just makes things so easy. Like that's how I make like all my like new coach flyers. That's how I make like recognition. That's how I make my banners and stuff for my challenge groups. Like Canva's life. Okay, and then so you're in special education, which is great, and then you have fitness coach here, which is good. Do you have Instagram? Are you using Instagram? If you're using Instagram, I would put your Instagram stuff here, because that way people can find you on multiple, or like if you have another platform, I would, yeah, okay, you're on Instagram. So I would put your Instagram stuff here so people can find you on multiple platforms. I mean, you can throw it in there. The thing about this intro is that it has limited characters. So I would, like with that, I would keep it pretty simple. You can add the Instagram button in your settings, and it'll just link right to your Instagram. And I think that's a better use of this character space here. Instead of using characters to fill it with your Instagram handle, just put the button there and people can find you that way. And also, eventually you guys, you know, you might want to like make a like page. You might want to put that here. But yeah, let's look at the post. Let's see. All right, so we're talking about superfood, Shakeology. You're talking about how it's benefiting you, which is great. Okay, and if anybody has any other tips or comments, please feel free to put them in the chat, because, you know, this doesn't have to be just all me. I know there's some other vet coaches on here, so if you see something, yes, I do love the consistency. Oh, look at here, transformation already. That's awesome. Guys, transformations those are sellers. I mean, whether it's yours or somebody else's, I mean, people stop and look at transformations, and they really inspire people. And look, you've got lots of great engagement too. Engagement is so important. Yeah, look at you. You are, like, so let's see, you got January 12th, January 13th. Oh yeah, so you're posting every single day, which is great. Great. You want to post every single day, guys. If you're not doing that already, post every single day. You have to show up. Yes. Okay. Yeah, if you guys have any tips or anything, just feel free to throw them in the chat box. I like that you're sharing that you're a teacher as well. So it's like you're not just a coach, you're not just fitness. Like you share about your teaching as well. Yeah, I haven't seen a post about coaching yet, about the coach opportunity. So I would go do a post about the coaching opportunity. It's never too early to do that. I mean, you guys see, like Joanna, she's been a coach for 12 days, and she posted about the coaching opportunity more so than her challenge groups, which is awesome, because it's usually the other way around. And you know, it's for me to like keep it balanced. I try to like pick days where I'm going to do coaching posts and pick days where I'm going to do challenge posts. So if you want to do like every other day, do like coaching posts this day, challenge posts next day, that's a way to kind of keep it balanced. Or like, let's say like you want to take like weeks. So like your first 2 weeks of the month, you're really pushing for your challenge group so that you can get everybody in by the middle of the month. And then once you've got everybody in your challenge group, you can start focusing on recruiting, and most of your posts will be around coaching. So those are a couple ways you can do it.
And this is all, I mean, and also about vulnerability. So it's like you've gotten pretty consistent with just sharing about what you're doing. I would be more vulnerable. I would, like, things like transformation photos are like a great opportunity to share your story about where you've been and where you are now and where you're going. I think that that's a great opportunity to chat about that, and just share that with people. It's the stuff that we're really scared to share about that is what's going to push our businesses forward. So if it absolutely terrifies you to share something, like if it terrifies you to share about income, like you need to share it. If it terrifies you to share about, you know, maybe like for me, like I had to get, like, I realized that I had a problem with alcoholism during my coaching journey, and I realized it kind of at the beginning, but I didn't post about it until later. And then once I started posting about how I struggled with alcoholism and how, you know, I, you know, decided to better my health instead, and how like coaching has really helped me get away from that. That was when people they were attracted to me, because, you know, you're not the only person in this world that has struggles. And when you share things that are really vulnerable like that, you can really connect with a lot of people. And so, and that's what we're here to do, is connect with like-minded people. And so if you're not sharing the vulnerable side of you, the stuff that's scary to share about, you know, you're not going to connect with people on that level. And that's where you find like your lifers. That's where you find your lifetime challengers and your lifetime coaches, is those people that have gone through the same struggles as you, and you guys kind of work through it together. So yeah, so I think overall, I would do something here with branding, just something about, you know, fitness related, just so people, that's the first thing they see. And then when you do that, do the little caption description, like we mentioned on Joe's page. Yeah, and then, but your consistency is on point. You're sharing. That's awesome. You're doing great. Okay. Next, let's do like 2 more. Yeah, the alternating thing keeps me on track. Like, I know like every day, like what I need to be posting about. Okay, and yeah, and guys, like all these tips are like they're all from love. Like you guys are amazing for putting yourself out there in the first place. Okay, Brianna, are you on this call? I want to make sure everyone's on this call first. Is she on this call? I can't see. I have too much going on my desktop right now. Ooh, using the poll feature. Fancy. I've actually never done that. I need to start doing that. That's cool. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna go through this anyway. Yeah, Becca, you love polls? I've never done one. I don't know why I've never done one before. Maybe I need to try that out. I will say, guys, that Facebook and Instagram and all like the social media, like they like they love it when you use the new features, and that boosts you in the algorithm, which is basically how, like, who sees you first. The more people that see your post first, the more traction you're going to get on your posts. So learning Facebook algorithm is like a long game, but when you're using the new features, they like that. So I think this is pretty cool. This is cute. Okay, workout video. Nice. Sharing from your Insta story. I would have added, like, for me, like I would have added like a caption here. I would have added a caption just to like explain what's going on here, because people scroll through Facebook like this. Like they scroll up and down. Like they scroll really fast and they're not paying attention. So okay. So we're throwing out a shout out. More polls. Let's see. Yeah, so I think the biggest thing with this is, I love your workout videos though. This is great. It's very consistently posting workout videos. So one thing I would suggest is sharing more of like the day-to-day, like sharing more of the ins and outs of what you do, and more like behind the scenes. Because call to actions are great. I put like a slight call to action on almost all of my posts. And that's great, but you want to make sure that you are not doing all call to actions, because then people are going to feel like they're being sold to, and you don't want that. You want people to connect with you on a personal level, because that's what's going to make them interested in you specifically, because there's 400,000 coaches in the network, and you have to stand out somehow. And the way that you stand out is by being yourself. I think that sometimes we try to like morph ourselves into something that we're not. We're trying to be like Bree, or we're trying to be like Amy Silverman, or whoever top coach you follow. We're trying to be that person, and those people are successful because they do things their way, like they're on their own, they do their own thing. If you try to be them, that doesn't mean that you're going to be successful. If anything, you're going to look like a copycat. And people don't like copycats. People like people who are original and themselves. So, don't be afraid to just be you on your social media and just tell your story. And it doesn't have to be like anybody else's. It just needs to be yours, because your brand is you. And then, same thing with the cover photos. I think cover photos, guys, are real eye catchers. Like if you're gonna run a business from your social media, you need to have like a bright photo of yourself, and then you have to, like, the cover photo is like the first thing people see, so it's got to be eye catching. And then, in the bio, just make sure you have something about you being a coach, because that's also the first thing people are going to look at. They're going to be like, okay, what is she doing? Like, who is she? And you may not feel like you need to do that right now, because you're just talking to, especially if you're a new coach, just talking to people that and they know who you are. But eventually you're going to be, you should be growing your network already, because that should be like vital behavior number 5 is growing your network. Because eventually you're going to run out of people to talk to if you're not growing your network. So you're going to be adding people you don't know and people who don't know you personally, and this is the first 2 things they're going to look at are these things right here. So just make sure that they're eye-catching, and that in like 2 seconds somebody can know exactly what you do and who you are. Okay, let's do one more. Okay. I'm very, let's see, let's look. We're going to go, I'm just going down the line here. Mandy, are you on this call? I think I saw you on this call. Hey, okay. Awesome. Okay. So kind of the same advice. Is it still working? Okay. It's lagging on my phone. Okay. So kind of the same advice is with the cover. Like, I love your dog. Your dog is adorable. But I would do something with your cover photo. I actually do like this photo though. It's kind of fun. It's like by the ocean. It's kind of interesting. And then same thing with the bio. Like, put something in there. Like, Jo did a really great job. She has 2 things about her, and like the fact that she's a health and fitness coach. And I think that she was a great example. And having your Instagram, if you're on Instagram, putting that stuff in there so people can find you, or if you have a YouTube channel or whatever. Yeah, and Jo, she made her cover photo on Canva too. Yeah, Canva, guys, is awesome. It's free. Like, it's and you can do so much with it. Okay, so we've got a little engagement post here. I like that. And then you've got some engagement. Engagement is really important on your posts. What I would recommend when you get engagement like this on your post is to go and respond to people, go reply to their comments, because that'll boost you up in your posts as well. Okay, so you've got a little bit of behind the scenes, kind of your day-to-day. I would add a photo with this post. I always add photos with my posts. Very rarely do I ever not add photos, because I feel like if they don't have a photo, they get lost. And if you want people to see your stuff, you don't want it to get lost in the feed. So like, but if you are going to do like a text, I would do exactly what you've done here with the background, so that it stands out. And obviously it stood out because you've got engagement here. So the more it stands out, the more people that are going to see it. Day-to-day life. Let me see. Okay. So this is just like a shared video. I would do your own workout videos. We do workouts every day. Share your favorite moves. It's uncomfortable, but you'll get used to it. Yeah, for sure. And then stuff like this, guys, like, I know this is super tempting to share. Like this stuff, this was like my jam before I was a coach. I would share stuff like this all the time. And it would just like cloud my feed, and, like stuff that I put up, like people wouldn't see. So like, if you're gonna share something like this, make sure it has some sort of purpose for your business. Your social media is your business now. So if it doesn't help your business, you probably just shouldn't share it or shouldn't post it. Or like, if you want someone else to see it, just personally message them and send them the link and be like, hey, I thought of you when I saw this. It's a great relationship building tool, by the way. If you see something that reminds you of somebody, like, send it to them in a personal message. They'll be like, oh, thanks for thinking of me. And they'll be like, oh, by the way, I have this challenger coming up. You want in? Let's see. So like, this would be a somewhat of a better example of sharing something that's not your original content, because it's related to exercise and it's related to New Year's resolution. So you might get some engagement on that where, they'll see that and be like, yeah, that's totally me. And then you can reach out to whoever likes or comments on it. So yeah, I would post more you. I don't really see like your face, like who you are. I would post with your face, but you are consistent. You're posting, let's see, 10th, 13th. Okay, so we missed a day here. So just make sure you're being consistently every single day. So if you're not sure what to post about, use that social media challenge that's in the New Coach Handbook. I think that's a really awesome 15-day social media challenge that Bree put together. I've done it a few times, even as a vet coach. It's been really helpful. So, use that. Even if you're a vet coach, like even if you've been around for a while, like go, and if you've kind of lost your flow with your social media, definitely do that social media challenge, because it'll give you some ideas of stuff to post about. I know for my team, I gave you guys a January 80-day obsession calendar to post. I'll probably share. I can share that with you guys too. I found it in the champions page, the Beachbody champions page. If you guys aren't in that group, you got to be in that group. What?
Sorry.
The Beachbody Champions page is a great page to be in. It's got a lot of great resources and great training, and Bree just did a training in there, so you guys got to get in there. It's a good page. It's a Facebook group. Go join it. Okay. Go show some love on Bree's last training. Okay, I'm going to do a bonus. If you guys got to hop off, go ahead and hop off. I don't want to keep you guys here forever. But if you are going to hop off, go implement these tips really quick. Like, go and like look at your cover photo, look at your profile picture, look at your bio, and see like some places that you could kind of plug yourself a little bit more. Look at your feed. Are you posting every single day? Are you posting about your challenge groups? Are you posting about the coaching opportunity? Are you posting about how it's benefiting you, the day-to-day, the vulnerability? I mean, when someone tells me they don't know what to post about, I'm just like, well, you have a life, don't you? Post about your life. That's really what this is about. And just relating it, and just think about when you're posting, like, would I want to read this as someone watching? It is, our social media is kind of like our own reality show. So, you know, think about it like that. Like you're hosting a reality show on your Facebook feed, and it's all about health and fitness and helping other people. How cool is that? So much better than Real Housewives. So that's a good way to look at your social media. I want to look at Heidi's really quick because I know she's on this call. I'm just going to read this really quick. And she's like halfway to Emerald, been a coach for like 2 days. Look at her. She's a brand new freaking coach. She's like day 3 of 21. Guys, this is a great thing to do too. If you're a brand new coach, document your journey. You're on a brand new fitness journey. Document it. Do day 3 of 21. That's awesome. And yeah, she's sharing, yep, join my team, telling everybody, hey, you can do this with me. Awesome. So yeah, and she's sharing that she's a student. She's sharing that she works and she's coaching and she's on this new fitness journey. So she's really showing people what's possible here. I'm trying to go further down and it's not letting me. Yep, she's on. And then we got recipes. Okay, so the one thing I would say with this is if you have a family member who's always tagging you in things, there's a setting on your Facebook profile where you can actually, you have the option where it actually doesn't get posted to your feed until you approve it. And so I can still see it. I can still see the post and I can still interact with it, but it's not posted on my Facebook feed. Because that can really cloud up your feed. And I know like most, you guys don't have any control over that because you have some family member or friend that's always tagging you and stuff. I would just go into your settings and figure out, I believe it's like timeline approval. You have to like make the setting to make it to where people are, you have to approve people, like people's posts that they tag you in to go on your feed before they do. Yeah, man, it's just like, this is a family member because, man, she really likes to tag you in things. But let's go back up to this post because this is a great example. Is this journey documenting right here? This is it. This is like what you should be doing as a new coach, documenting your journey every single day as a new coach. Yeah, but this is cute. This is eye-catching. I like this quote. I would add something about being a fitness coach in here somewhere. She's got her Instagram. Looks good, girl. Okay, so I had a hard time figuring out how to add my Instagram link too. So let me figure out how I actually did it. So I know you go into, so it's like usually over here on the side, it'll have like a little edit button. You can go and edit this and it'll go into your about, and in your contact info, this is how I did it. You can add social links in your contact info. So like here's my social link. If you have a link tree, I know Bree shared my link tree on another call. Post that as your website so people can find your link tree. If you guys don't know what a link tree is, let me show you. This is like life-changing. So your link tree is basically a way for you to like kind of funnel people into one area. I don't know why it's not showing my photo, but so like on my Instagram, in my Instagram bio, I have my link tree like site. You can just, it's just linktr.ee. That's the website. You can go there and you can create your own link tree, and then you can link different forms to your link tree. So let's say somebody like is watching you on Instagram and they want to join your challenge. You can say, check out the link in my bio, and it can take them to this link tree, and they can go join your wellness community. They can go to apply to become a coach. And you can, create forms on Jotform or Google Forms is another one. They're both free. And people can submit like an application almost, and that lets you know that they're interested. So I really enjoy Linktree, and I add my Linktree on all my social platforms because it makes it easy. And then this is like my cover photo with my mission, and it has my links. It has how to become a coach, how to join my challenge groups. So that is one way to get more people. Pretty much with your social media, guys, just find whatever touch points that you can, find them and put them on your social media. That's pretty much what it should be about. Okay, I'm gonna stop the share. Okay. So, any questions? Oh, yes, and Bree, okay, I'm gonna pull this back up. Well, I'm not gonna pull it back up, that's too much work. But you can kill your newsfeed. So when I look at my newsfeed, I don't see posts. Maybe I should share this because I think this is important. Let me just share this really quick and then we'll hop off. I know it's been a long call. But you can see on my screen, this is my Facebook feed, and I have no posts. I have this amazing quote from Oprah, who's the queen. And that way I don't get stuck in like scrolling through a bunch of posts and that sort of stuff. When it comes to like doing like my connecting time where I'm connecting with people and making new friends, I use a thing called friend lists, and that's like a whole nother lesson. Maybe I'll do a video and I'll post a tutorial about that. But I use this thing called friend lists, which is over here, and you can group people into friends, and that's how I keep up with my friends. But yeah, and so killing your newsfeed is a Google Chrome extension. You can just Google search kill newsfeed and it should pop up. This was the best thing I've ever done for my business. It was the best thing. It's called Newsfeed Eradicator. There, it's right there. Newsfeed Eradicator. That's the one I used. And you can make all your settings and everything for it. Okay. Awesome. Okay. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope that you learned some stuff from it. Use each other as well. Like use your success partners. Like use, just every once in a while, just have someone look at your social media and be like, hey, like, how does my feed look? And go from there. So I hope that you guys, like I said, I hope you guys learned from this. I hope that this was helpful. And that's it for Team Call Tuesday. Hope you guys have a great night. Bye, guys.